Hello everyone, my name is Tony Perez from Home Pros Guru. That's the name of our channel, Home Pros Guru. What we are trying to do is to develop a network of contractors, painters, electricians, carpenters, people that work on a roof, plumbers, any type of contractors we want it on our website, and we just want to create this network of contractors, including decorators, people that work with blinds, windows, floors, any type of contractors we want it on our website. So that's why we're working on this project. I am a contractor myself, so I feel your need and understanding of what you do. I am creating today, I'm creating this video to talk about uh, customer service, regardless on what industry you are in or what is your trade in the construction industry. Customer service is everything. If you are in the business and you're not taking care of customer service with your customers, customers, um, meaning your clients, then you're probably leaving a chunk of business out. Customer service is extremely important when you are doing business, and this is why I'm taking the time to discuss about customer service. How sorry, how important is customer service for your business? Extremely important. If you don't have a high understanding of what customer service is, then this is the time to understand the importance of customer service. Nothing will ever work in construction or any field without understanding the importance of customer service. You can start dealing with a customer from the very beginning, from the moment that you schedule your meeting until the very end, until you finish your project. But if you don't have a clear understanding on how you should treat your customers, then unfortunately you are not going to be successful no matter what you do. Because customer service is the most important part of the business. So let's start with a question. How right or wrong are your customers when it comes to a claim? Let's say that they are not completely satisfied about something that you did. You know how or what percentage it is? How right are they about claiming, complaining about something? 100% right. I will even say more. There are 100% right about whatever they want. Their perception is extremely important. Is if they perceive you as being rude or as being as somebody that doesn't care for your business or somebody that neglect or somebody that is careless, then that is their perception. What is your goal when it comes to achieving 110 customer satisfaction when you are dealing with a customer? Your goal should be 100%, not 99, not 98, 95. You have to break the mark. 100%. If they're not willing to recommend you to do another job, then there is a problem and you must fix it before it's too late. How do you start a project and end up with 100% satisfaction from the very beginning until the end? You cannot just drop the ball in the middle of the project, not at the beginning, not in the middle, and not at the end. You can never drop the ball. You cannot afford to drop the ball at any given moment when it comes to customer service. Let's say that you close the deal and then you got your deposit and you started your project. But then instead of showing up at 9 o'clock, you show up at 10, you show up at 9:30, you show up at 11. Just because you are the contractor, you think you have the right to just do it like that, no? Like there is no need to tell the customer why you were stuck on traffic on a highway between 8 o'clock and 9:30. Just because you're the contractor, you might think, oh no, I'm the boss. I'm the contractor and I don't have to tell anybody because I'm the contractor. Wrong. From the very beginning that you sign on that agreement, you are under the obligation of keeping a two-way channel of communication with that customer. You are supposed to be communicating all the time. And if you want to avoid that you get stuck on traffic between 8 and 9:30, then you must say, I will show up to work between 8:30 and 10 o'clock. I learned that because I never wanted to, I learned that with the hard way because most of the time it's easy to get stuck on traffic. You're not doing business on a helicopter or on a plane. You're driving with everybody else. So if you get stuck on traffic, then it's gonna be hard to show up at 9 if you're stuck in a big traffic jam. So always tell your customer, I'll be here between 8:30 and 10 a.m. Give yourself a gap, and then that way you don't look bad with the customer. But you do have an obligation to either explain it like that or be there at 9 o'clock. And if you're there at 9:30, then you have to explain why you were there at 9:30. That is called respect. And in the afternoon, if you have the choice to let them know that you're going to leave early, normally you work from 9 to 5, but if you have to leave at 3 p.m., then explain, try to explain. Don't let them assume that, yes, he left because he's the contractor. No, no. You are under the obligation that if you leave before 5 o'clock, if you told them that you work from 9 to 5 or 10 to 5, then you are under the obligation of letting them know that you're leaving at 3. Don't do it like you going through your own door. It's your customer and they're going to expect for you to be there at least until 5 p.m. So keeping a good way of communication with your customers and being polite and being nice and being attentive. Let's say you're doing some stucco work in the outside of the house and the neighbor come out, not the neighbor, the customer, or a family member of the customer, and they come out and they're gonna go into their car. What does that cost for you to do an eye contact and say, "Hey, how are you? Good morning. How are you?" Even if you don't know the person, you're supposed to say, "Hi, how are you?" That's being polite. That's being friendly. Nobody wants to work with a contractor that is rude, ignoring what's around, what goes around. So if you are friendly, if you are educated and taking care, you're knowledgeable about dealing with your customers, then that's going to definitely give you great advantages compared to others. So remember, I don't want to make this a big lesson like an all day school. No. What I want to tell you is the customer is it's right 100% of time. And let's say you finish a project and everything goes well, but then they find out that there was something that was, not taken care of. If they call you, you're supposed to jump in there because you already got the money. Don't let them think, oh, okay, he's giving time because he already got the money. He feel that he finished the project and that's it. So he doesn't care. Don't give them that opportunity of thinking that way about you. When I have an issue, in the rarest cases where I have to come back, if they call me, I'm there the next day. And if I am busy on other projects, I'm gonna tell them, listen, please give me until so and so day, and I will be there. Because the last thing that I want is for them to think that I am neglecting them. They're already my customer. They already gave me their business. They took care of me. I took care of them. There was a great understanding. I'm not gonna mess it up like that. I'm not gonna risk my customer, my business, my reputation for not taking care of something. Unknown caller. For not taking care of something at the very beginning. Excuse me for that. Let me turn this on. So that's how you do it. Again, I need to repeat this. The customer is always right. And if it is not right, you got to make it right. The first time, the first time you make it right. That's how you take care of your customers. You have to nurture your customers. You have to embrace them. You have to help them out. Anything they need, if it is within the reasonable, then and even if it is not, sometimes we can go the extra mile to take care of our customers. That is appreciating them, taking care of them, loving them. They gave us business. There are plenty of other people that do whatever you do. So therefore, you must value when they give you business. In my case, I am a painter. I ask myself whenever I deal with a customer for the first time, how many painters did they left behind to come to me? I feel very good about that. I value their business. I love them. I love my customers because they are giving me an opportunity. They're leaving hundreds and thousands of painters to come to my business. So I do appreciate that. So again, not to make this a whole lesson for the entire day, I suggest that you understand that the customer is the number one in your project, that you need to take care of them and that they are 100% right all the time. If you have a good understanding of what a customer is, then bingo, this is your opportunity to always give the customer the importance that they deserve. Understand that customer service is the most important part of your business. And this doesn't apply to you as the business owner, or as the business owner. This applies to every single employee. You could have 100 staff, 100 members in your team. But if 99 of those cost of those employees do a great job, 99 of those team do a great job, including yourself, but there's one person that messed up and doesn't understand the value of customer service and doesn't know how to take care of them, that only person will mess up the whole organization. So everybody needs to stay tuned in doing their job, making sure that everything is good and that they're very knowledgeable about customer service and how to treat your customers. So again, I could talk the whole day about this, but the formula it is simple. The customer is always right. Take care of them and your business will always succeed. Of course, with a combination of quality, the kind of work that you do. But if there's a problem, fix it immediately. Don't wait. Take care of business. Remember that saying that said, taking care of business. That's what you will do in when it comes to customer service. This is Tony Perez. If you have any question about customer service, please type a comment, ask the question, let me know because I spend a lot of time within my life. I come from the hospitality industry and I worked 30 years in the hospitality industry. And let me tell you something, in the hotel industry, the customer is always right. Before I came to the construction industry, I joined hospitality for 30 years and I learned it the hard way. I used to have a boss, which his name was Mike Rookmaker. In honor to his name, I mention his name. When I came to this country in 91, I I was already working in the hospitality industry and I had an idea of what it was. But in America, things are different when it comes to customer service. In America, the customer is always right. So whenever I had a situation where there was a guest who wanted to, some guests wanted to take advantage of the system, and it's like I couldn't let go. So when I came to my manager and I said, oh, he's trying to take advantage. He's trying to take advantage. He used to tell me, Tony, give the customers what they want. It's not your business to decide that, what they're doing. Because if you take the mask, they're coming out with a complaint to get a free night and you take their mask, they're going to be ashamed. They're not going to come back. You want them to continue to come back, and you don't want them to become bad PRs of our hotel chain. Because if you take their mask, you're going to shame them, they're going to feel ashamed, and then they're not going to get what they want, and then they're going to talk about our hotel chain for the rest of their life in every single meeting that they do in their business life. So I learned it the hard and the right way, you know, with the principle of the customer is always right. So that's it for now. I'm sorry, I like to talk a lot, so bear with me. If you have any question in terms of customer service, I hope that you learned something with what I just said here on this video. Become part of Home Pros Guru and let us build this network to help the homeowner and business owner. Business owner. Take care and God bless you. It's Tony Perez again. Bye bye.